Howla, lovely people. Thank you so much for joining me on another video. Today, I'm going to be watching another episode of X-Files. I'm going to be watching number 3, and it is called Squeeze. I'm still in season 1, so I haven't got that far yet, but the first 2 episodes have been really nice. The pilot was a great introduction to the characters Scully and Mulder, and we were to understand that Scully is kind of reporting on Mulder's movements and his cases to the higher ups. But I feel like she's beginning in episode 2 to realize that some things are not as they seem, and that this job that she's being assigned to is a bit more dangerous than she anticipated. But full kudos to her, especially in the last episode, seeing her take charge of that guy who worked for the military and throw him up against the car and really just, be a boss woman. That was really fun to watch. So looking forward to seeing how she progresses in this episode. We were left with a mystery guy, who was talking to Mulder, and he seems to be in the know-how somehow, but not really within the department of the FBI or the military. So it's going to be interesting to see us figure out who the heck he is. And what else? Mulder's memory was wiped to some degree, or at least bits of his memory was wiped in the last episode as well. So it'd be interesting to see if that was just in that one episode or if it carries through in the narrative going into later episodes. That will be super interesting as well. So yeah, looking forward to seeing where this next stage of things goes. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. I've actually, since the last video, started a Patreon. There's not much on there right now, but I'm putting the full uncut versions of the reaction on the Patreon, so I'll be adding that link to the description if you're interested. And otherwise, yeah, enjoy my edited videos here on YouTube, and let's get into this next episode number 3 of season 1, called Squeeze. Okay, so we're in Baltimore, which is very close to Washington, D.C., where the Pentagon is. It's one of their bases. Oh my gosh, is this some kind of clown it thing? I see those eyes. We'll have to see what that is.
Please leave a message at the tone. Thank you.
Hi, honey. I'm gonna be here for a while. Call me. I love you. Bye.
Oh, at least he called home to check in. Oh my goodness, how creepy. Wait, the other ones look like they were still screwed in. Wow, so he's been attacked. Oh no. That's a lot of blood. But why? Those are not that big though, so how can something big enough to kill him fit in the vents? It must be very skinny. Well, I guess we'll see. Agent Scully and Agent Mulder, I'm sure, will be on the case. The truth is out there. Who is this? Is this a date?
So how are you doing? You do work with Spooky Mulder.
Mulder's ideas may be a bit out there, but he is a great agent.
Yeah, well, I've got this case that's out there.
The truth is out there. I love that blue jacket with her eyes. It's really nice.
3 murders began 6 weeks ago. Victims vary in age, race, gender, no known connections to each other. One victim, college girl, killed in her 10x12 cinder.
Oh, so it's going after different types of people.
Don't matter what you look like.
Each victim was found with their liver ripped out.
What?
No cutting tool was used.
Bare hands.
The liver? You want the liver of a college girl? That's a mistake. I mean, no, that's judgmental, but come on. I'm interested to see how it selects the victims.
If I can break a case like this one, I'll be getting my bump up the ladder. And you, maybe you won't have to be Mrs. Spooky anymore.
Mrs. Spooky, that's a horrible nickname for one. And for two, you know if Mulder gets involved, it's gonna turn spooky.
My man!
Why would I make them so uncomfortable?
Because you're
It
spooky,
probably
Mulder.
has to do with your reputation.
I have a reputation?
They feel your methods, your theories are...
Spooky?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think I'm spooky?
The word's been thrown around.
Fox Mulder, Tom Colton.
Does this look like the work of Little Green Man?
They're notorious for their extraction of terrestrial human livers.
Oh my gosh. He takes the absolute piss.
Tell me what you think. What if the guy enters the building?
What's that? A hair?
That vent is 6 inches by about 18.
But there's a print. So maybe it's just not the size or shape that you're used
This is
to.
the print I took yesterday from Usher's office. 10 murders, Baltimore area. Each victim had their liver removed. These prints were discovered at 5 of the 10 crime scenes.
10 murders.
These 2 prints were lifted 5 years before he was born. And these 3 were lifted 5 years before his mother was even born.
What?
Are you saying these prints are from the 1960s and the 1930s?
That's crazy.
Each fingerprint is unique. These are a perfect match.
Well, what then? That this is the work of a 100-year-old serial killer?
And he should stick out in a crowd with 10-inch fingers.
10-inch fingers, come on.
This is Colton's case.
But you found prints, so the prints should supersede
Mulder,
opinions.
they don't want you involved. They don't want to hear your theories.
Just show them
You're
the
down here
evidence
too.
then.
They'll have their investigation, we'll have ours, and never the twain shall meet.
His manner of entry has so far been undetectable.
Maybe because he's been around since before they were around. How do you explain the fingerprints, Scully?
The extraction of the liver is the most significant detail of these crimes. The liver possesses regenerative qualities. A serial killer may return in frustration to the site of a previous murder.
What's the point in staking out the sites that he's already hit?
I know you're assigned to another area, Scully. You're welcome to come aboard with us on this. That is, if you don't mind working in an area that's a bit more down to earth.
Guess who's not going to solve this? The people who are down to earth. Because your killer is in the earth, underground. Ooh, those eyes were very spooky though. I'm not really looking forward to seeing the full form of this beast. Well, beast. The full form of this being.
You wouldn't shoot an unarmed man, would you, Copper?
Mulder, what the hell are you doing here?
He's not coming back here.
He plays too much.
You're wasting your time. I'm going home.
She knows he's right. There's no point sitting there. Mulder always finds trouble. It's like a gift.
Call for backup and get over here.
Watch it be like laundry or something, or rubbish. I really don't think it's the thing, whatever the thing is.
Proceed down the vent. Slowly.
Wait, it is a person. But who is it? No, those aren't the right eyes. But he fits the profile that they wanted. That's so strange. But he's not the right person.
You were right.
Unless he shapeshifts. That can't be him.
Is it your intent to lie to me about anything here today?
No.
See, I can't even like him as a character as well, because he was in The Green Mile, and he was horrible in that. As a character, at least. Very good actor.
Have you ever removed a liver from a human being?
No.
Are you over 100 years old?
That must be a control question.
I had her ask it.
No.
I kind of believe him.
A+. As far as I'm concerned, the subject did not kill those two people.
I don't think he did either.
Dana, he passed the test. His story checks out. He's not the guy.
Scully's right. It is the guy.
What?
He lied on questions 11 and 13.
Is number 11 the 100-year-old question? I had a reaction to that stupid question.
You can't handle the truth!
2 murders with matching MOs occurred in Powhatan Mill in 1933. Just look at the chart. He's the guy.
What? How do you know that, Mulder?
Tom, I want to thank you, but I am officially assigned to the X-Files.
I'll see what I can do about that. That guy's insane.
Until he's right, and then you all have to swallow your words.
You knew they wouldn't believe you. Why did you push it? It seems like you were acting very territorial. I don't know, forget it.
Of course I was. In our investigations, you may not always agree with me, but at least you respect the journey.
That was a bit intimate. He's very tender with her, you know?
Must have something more than your polygraph interpretation to back up this bizarre theory, and I have to see what it is.
That tension.
These are Eugene Toombs' prints. This is the fingerprint they took from Usher's office. It matches the old ones from the X-Files.
Wait, is he a shapeshifter? Did I say shapeshifter? Because... What? Wait.
How could that be?
So he's a shapeshifter. He has to be. Let's just see. Ah, the eyebrows. Maybe it is him. You see a bit more of his face. I think it is him. I'm trying to check out his fingers, his hands. Because when they came out of the vent, they looked like human. They didn't look elongated, did they? But his eyes are definitely yellow. So maybe he's possessed. How is he climbing up there like a lizard? But how does he select his victims?
Don't matter what you look like.
You see his hands are stretching. Oh, what's the episode called again? Stretch? The episode is called Squeeze. So he's like putty, like silly putty? Or slime? I don't know. But why would you want this man's liver? Wouldn't you want the liver of like healthy people? I mean, how does he dig their liver out with these hands?
Let's run a check on liver transplants in the next 24 hours.
Come on, it was ripped out of there.
Look, at this point, I'm willing to give any theory a shot. I'm sorry, Dana, but I only want qualified members of the investigating team at the crime scene.
What's the matter, Colton? You worried I'm going to solve your case?
We have authorized access to this crime scene.
Oh gosh.
A report of you obstructing another officer's investigation might stick out on your personnel file.
She's backing him up.
Look, Dana, whose side are you on?
The victims.
They've got her wearing a lot of blue in this episode. I'm loving the costume design.
Single, white.
It's Toombs. And he took something.
Oh, what was there? It was some kind of glass thing, like shaped like that.
Baltimore PD checked out Toombs' apartment. He hasn't shown up for work since he was arrested.
I
What?
found him. How do we learn about the present? We look to the past.
Well, this must be Toombs' great-grandfather.
What about the prints?
Genetics might explain the patterns.
There's 4 down and 1 to go this year. If we don't get them right now, the next chance we're going to get is in... And you're going to be head of the bureau by then. So I'm going to plow through this century's marriage, birth, death certificates. And do you have any Dramamine on you by any chance? Because these things make me seasick.
I do not blame him. So, do I think he's 100 years old, or do I think that this has been passed down? And why is he taking the livers? Maybe that's how he regenerates himself.
Never was born, never married, never died.
At least in Baltimore County. No, I did find one thing, though. The investigating officer of the Powhatan Mill murders in 1933.
I've been waiting 25 years for you.
Wow, why?
I was a sheriff then, and I'd seen my share of murders.
They do have such a strange job to have to see horrific things and then have to go back to work the next day.
When I walked into that room, my heart went cold. It's like all the horrible acts that humans are capable of somehow gave birth to some kind of human monster.
What do you have for us? What evidence? What
There's a
do you
box
have?
in the trunk here. Get it for me, would you please?
Yeah, that monologue didn't really do it for me, but I get what he was trying to do.
Now this is all the evidence I've collected, officially and unofficially. Family members reported small personal effects missing in each case.
See? Yeah.
Have you ever heard the name Eugene Victor Toombs?
When they wouldn't bring me aboard in '63, I did some of my own work.
Could you answer the question?
Surveillance pictures. This is Toombs.
Ah, okay. So yes, the answer was yes.
Of course, that was him 30 years ago.
What? Yeah, he looks the same. Okay, so now we've got some hard evidence. Cannot wait to see what the comments are from Scully's friend Tom. So what do we think? Is he possessed, or is he an actual alien? Or what do we think? I personally am feeling like he's possessed.
The old man was right.
Come on, show us, show us.
You can feel it.
Oh, it's a feeling. It's not necessarily something they can see. I wouldn't want to touch anything. Oof, the amount of dust. Oh, he loves a good inner wall tunnel, doesn't he? How do you know that that's structurally safe?
Just an old coal cellar.
I doubt it. I'm sure it was used for many other things when he was living there.
Somebody having a garage sale?
That's some of the collection of things. The hairbrush, yeah. And look, there's the snow globe thing from the guy's desk. That's the snow globe from the office guy's desk. And that's the thing I think he took.
Mantle.
Yeah, that's what he
Said
took.
collected trophies.
And he still brings them back here. Wow.
It looks like the wall's deteriorating.
No, somebody made it. This is a nest. Look.
It looks organic. Don't touch it. It looks wet. It looks really
I think it's bile.
That's what I'm saying.
Is there any way I can get off my fingers quickly without betraying my cool exterior?
Oh, oh. Why did
I
you
don't think
touch
it's where
it?
he lives. I think it's where he hibernates. What if some genetic mutation could allow a man to awaken every 30 years? And what if the 5 livers could provide him sustenance for that period? What if Toombs is some kind of genetic mutant? We're gonna need a surveillance team.
Yeah, that'll take some finagling.
Why? You've got a photo of him. Guys, you need to hurry up and get your behinds out of there. That man is dangerous, strange.
Oh, wait. I'm snagged on something.
Oh my gosh, I don't even want to see it. Flip! I had a feeling he was close by. Oh no. Was that her necklace though?
Eugene Toombs. He's unarmed, but consider him dangerous. Scully and I will be back to relieve you in 8 hours if he doesn't show.
He's already inside. Spooky. I hope he gets one of you guys. What do you want, Tom?
When we first had lunch, I really looked forward to working with you. You were a good agent. But now, after Mulder, I couldn't have you far enough away.
Okay.
And there, I had the stakeout called off. Let me call Mulder. Let me tell him the news.
Is this what it takes to climb the ladder, Colton?
All the way to the top.
I hope you don't make it to the top.
Fall off and land on your ass.
Humpty Dumpty! That's what we'll call him.
This is Fox Mulder. I'm not here. Leave a message.
Mulder has better things to do than take your stupid calls, Tom. Or Humpty Dumpty. Oh my gosh, no! Scully. Why is that green hue there?
Fox Mulder, I'm not here. Leave a message.
Mulder, call me when you get in. Okay, bye.
Girl, I hope you have a gun close by. Where's he gonna squeeze into now? It's hers, yeah, you were playing with it. How does he collect the trophy before he actually does the job, though? I mean, it's lucky he did so Mulder could see it, but still, it's a bit cheeky. Oh my gosh. Girl, grab something to protect yourself. Thank you.
Damn it, answer!
The phone line is dead. Girl, why are you still in the house? Shit. Shoot him in the face. Kick him in the face. I'm trying to figure out where that stretchy fingerprint comes from. Oh my gosh. Yes, Scully. Yes, Scully. Oh my gosh. Come on, Scully. Oh my gosh. Exposed belly. He's about to dig in. He's gonna squeeze himself out of whatever you're putting him in.
You alright?
Wow. Okay, I could breathe. I wasn't breathing. Another role that he's creeped me out in. Yeah, look at that. Vindicated, my man. They got him. You gonna cry? Oh. I was gonna say, why didn't he rip it properly? But it's not him, it's him. He's building another flipping nest. Why did they give him a newspaper to do that crap?
Look at him. He's building another nest. All these people putting bars on their windows, spending good money on high-tech security systems, trying to feel safe. It ain't enough.
No, he's crawling through your vents. What did Tom have to say? Come on. I don't think he wants that food. Unless it's some kind of liver. Oh, he can squeeze through there. Oh, dear God. He's gonna squeeze through there, guaranteed. Okay, so that was episode 3, Squeeze, of X-Files season 1. That has to be my least favorite one so far. Not because it didn't give me the heebie-jeebies, it didn't spook me, it did all of that. But I'm just upset that we didn't get to see Tom eat his words and have to admit that he was wrong. And also, we didn't get to see him in his like stretched out state. Because they made a big deal about the elongated fingerprint, but we never saw his fingers actually elongated. I guess it would take a bigger budget for them to do like the CGI and stuff of all of that. But still, they could have made it a bit more believable with a prosthetic or something like that, you know? Overall, I'll comment on the things that I did like. Obviously, Mulder and Scully are getting much closer. And Mulder's, you know, his flirtatious self, or at least what I perceive as flirtation towards her. And she is realistic about him, but she's also loyal to him, which I really respect. And even when other people in the Bureau are talking bad about him, she doesn't necessarily like stand up for him in a way that like saying he's right, but at least she does show that she respects him and doesn't let them sort of rope her into or she doesn't allow them to rope her into the kind of like dissing Mulder vibe. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Yeah, not my favorite episode so far, but I'm still looking forward to the progression. We didn't see our mystery guy, which I was hoping to see, but thanks again for joining me on this episode of X-Files, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.